Bonjour and salamareo from the Big Red Island of Madagascar. There has been so much happened since our last update. First of all, let me give you an update on Vala. Many of you know that in August, Vala received news that her mother's health took a turn for the worse, and her family felt like it would be a good idea if she came home to help and to say goodbye. Well, Vala was able to go home for 4 weeks to be with her brothers and sisters and to help during her mother's last days. Thank you for praying for Vala and her family as she traveled to the States and is now back home with us. As you may remember, in our last update, we asked you to be praying for us in a couple different ways. The first was an outreach that we were doing as the kids went back to school this year. As you may remember, school supplies for even one student is about a month's wages for the average Malagasy worker. Because of this, there are many kids who do not get to receive an education. We wanted to get school supplies into the hands of at least 100 students. Well, thanks to the help of our friends and supporters, we were able to help 200 students get the school supplies they needed in order to go to school. Friends, we have some elementary age children and a few of our youth that have been attending our church and Saturday Kids Bible Club that have not been to school in over 2 years. One father who was not able to send even one of his kids to school told Sarah that because of the school supplies outreach, he'd be able to enroll all 4 kids in school this year. The day after the outreach, many of the parents came to the church for the very first time, and many have continued to come back every week. Another huge praise as a result of this outreach is the in-home follow-up visits that we've done. In every home where our team has followed up, we've presented the gospel, and 4 parents have accepted Christ as their Savior. Thank you for your prayers and helping with this outreach and helping it be so effective. The other thing I asked you to pray with us about was the start of our new youth Sunday school class at the church. Well, we began in September, and we're starting with the basics, beginning in Genesis and working our way through the Bible from creation to Christ. So far, we've been averaging close to 30 young adults every Sunday. In October, we had our first youth activity, our first extra activity, and we asked the students to bring their friends and a drink to share, and then we provided the pizza. We had 80 students come. They sang, they played some games, and then they heard the gospel. To us, it seems like the church has been growing fast. In just a few short months, we're already hovering around 150 people every week. It is exciting to see people saved, and now we're beginning to take people through discipleship. Thank you so much for praying for us these last few months. Please continue to pray with us as we move into the Christmas season. This will be a time of outreach and growth for this new church plant here in Madagascar. Excited to report what the Lord has done here so far, and we're looking forward to seeing Him move during the Christmas season to come. So thank you again for praying for us, and remember, we're also praying for you.